What's up guys, it's Greg here today bringing a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 gameplay commentary in which you're watching in the background is 170 kills using the FSS Hurricane and the P8s. Now of course, this is going to be a kill streak dominant match, so what I mean by that is I'm going to be getting a lot of gunships, chopper gunners, and VTOLs, and you guys will see they get a lot of kills in this lobby. It's just one of those lobbies where there's not a lot of cold-blooded going on. And people were also just playing the map. They're not really sitting in their headquarters. They're not really sitting in a transport helicopter. They're actually moving around on the map. I can't believe it. Is this really Modern Warfare 2 or is this 2019? Because you guys know how Modern Warfare 2 plays, man. People be sitting in that HQ. They be sitting in that helicopter all game. But no, this one was a little bit different. So trying to get my streaks pretty quick here. You know, we're playing that B flag around here. Enemies are spawning in around B and C, or, well, not C, but D. And whenever I'm playing in a party, I'm playing with Jor and Grim. Now, Grim and Jor are very good players, so, you know, they're also going to be getting a lot of kills. So I'm not going to play near them because I want to try to go ahead and, you know, get some kills for myself as well. And I'm not going to lie, this gameplay probably wouldn't have been like this if I was playing by myself because Jor and Grim were putting up a ton of advanced UAVs throughout this match. And that definitely helped out for locking in on those kill streaks. But as you guys can see, the Hurricane, I'm using an SMG like it's an assault rifle, and I don't really recommend this unless you have some good control over your weapons. And the Hurricane is not the easiest gun to control because it's got a lot of bounciness to it. It's got a lot of horizontal recoil. So it can be tricky to wrap around your head, you know, which way you need to control this gun. Once you figure it out, I mean, you got a gun that has a pretty big mag, and up close, it kills pretty quick. Now, down range, it's not the greatest, but up close, I mean, you could take out a lot of enemies, which is perfect for ground war if you're pushing flags or, you know, playing around the flags and people are spawning in like crazy and all that kind of stuff. Now, something else I want to let you guys know is I am looking to die whenever I get all my streaks, so I don't really care if I die. I don't really care if I'm playing stupid aggressive or anything like that, because I want to earn more streaks. So you guys are going to see here that I decide to go ahead and, you know, they can go ahead and use their advanced UAV or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and call my streaks and try to get as many kills as I can with them. And so I'm going to go ahead and call my VTOL down around the HQ and A, try to catch 2 spawn traffic at once with the VTOL, right? So the A flag and then the AHQ. And then I'm going to go ahead in this closet here, or bathroom, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to call in this gunship. Now, I'm not going to lie, this gunship wasn't the best gunship. It got some kills, or a decent amount of kills, but it could have been definitely more if I had a better angle, because the way this one got called in, it was hard to pick people off at A, and there weren't all that many people in the middle of the map at the time that I called this gunship in. So, you know, it's just kind of unfortunate because, let's just say I was able to get a wider angle over the A flag. I probably would have gotten way more kills with this gunship, but it is what it is. Also, pay attention for cold-blooded players just kind of running around. You'll know if they're friendlies or not, because friendlies, they got like blue little like rectangles or, you know, something around them, or like these little, you see the circles with the plus signs in them. Those are your teammates. So if you don't see that, you know it's an enemy. So I mean, cold-blooded, does it really protect enemies? No. Right? I mean, it's going to be harder to see them, but if you do spot them, I mean, you still know it's an enemy, so they're not really safe from your gunship or chopper gunner. And one of the nice things about the chopper gunner is if it doesn't get shot down, you can do a lot of work with it because you can move it around yourself, and you can really, you know, weave those rockets and stuff, and it's just nice because the gunship, you know, if you get a bad angle with it, it's kind of useless. But the chopper gunner, if you get a bad angle, I mean, you can just go ahead and move it and you get a better angle. So as you guys can see here, I'm just looking for some extra kills, firing the rockets through buildings, trying to pick people off. And I think this chopper gunner ends up getting taken out, which is okay, because, well, I'm going to go ahead and earn another. And one of the nice things about calling in your streaks after you die is if you're killing people around objectives, you get 50 points per kill if you're running score streaks. So as you guys can see, I have 400 score towards my next set of score streaks, so I can go ahead and capitalize on that. And my next VTOL, especially while running hardline, I only need 475 score. So that's basically like earning a UAV, right? Now, if I die, obviously, I'm not going to have that score. Anyways, these guys right here in this tunnel, I could tell by the way they're moving on the advance. I don't want to just go ahead and run in there and peek them because that'd be dumb, especially with a Hurricane where I know the time to kill is down longer ranges is not that good. So, just want to make sure they got a little closer to me before I peek them. And we're taking out these guys around the D flag, going for a capture, try to get our gunship fast again. And, you know, that's going to go ahead and pretty much seal the deal on getting our next gunship pretty safely. So I'm just going to go ahead and wait around here. And you guys can see we already have our V1 chopper gunner. And once I get these, you know, I'm pretty much looking to die again. Or, you know, if I don't really feel like I'm going to die, and maybe I want to spawn back in after my streaks, you know, if I survive while I'm using my streaks, I'll go ahead and just hold on to them. But this guy's just laying down right here. We'll go ahead and take him out. And these guys, see them on the advanced UAV. They're just kind of chilling in here. Don't know what they're really doing. And take them out. And I'm pretty much going to make my way back to my bathroom to call these in or whatever, you know, safe area on the map, because one of the things that sucks about in this game is if you're using your gunship or chopper gunner and you're shooting them, you'll actually ping on the radar. And I go ahead and call in this VTOL, and thank goodness I ended up getting taken out so I could go ahead and earn more streaks, because I was really looking to die. I don't know. I saw how early this lobby was. You know, we're already 100 points in. We still have 150 points to go. And I already have another gunship and chopper gunner, and it seems like they're getting a good amount of kills. So I don't want to keep staying alive because, well, I can't earn more streaks if I stay alive. So go ahead and earn those streaks, call them in the bathroom, and as you can see, we're already at 60 kills calling in this next set of streaks, which I always estimate about, you know, anywhere from 10 to 20 kills per streak I call in. So we're on some pretty good pacing right now for a high-scoring gameplay. So at this point, you know, we're in the gunship again, and ooh, look at that. A lot of people are spawning in on top of each other. Got a nice little wipe right there. Just looking for some more people to pick off, and at this point, they got in DEFCON, but they were actively taking flags, so thank goodness it didn't end early, and we were able to keep the farm going. So up here in the gunship, just taking people off as they're spawning in. Ooh, I see a tank. You already know I'm going to go for that. Want to make sure that those tanks aren't gaining map control for their team. And I love this whenever they have C and they're sitting inside the C building, because right here you can see all those. I'm just going to shoot them through the open windows, and that's a lot of offense kills and stuff, because whenever they're in that building or around that building, you'll always get offense medals or defense medals, whatever it is. And as you can see right there, like offense, right, it keeps popping up. That's 50 points per kill, so earning my streaks again basically, and it's pretty nice. And then you can see right here, just bobbing and weaving them rockets into the building, taking them out, more offense medals. And whenever I see that popping up, I know, you know, I have a lot of potential here to keep farming and getting more streaks. But there are times I die, and you guys will see I do die off my next set of streaks at one point in this match, and I end up choking a chopper gunner and a gunship, which cost me from getting a 200 kill game. I definitely believe this could have been a 200 kill game because of the way streaks were going. So it's kind of unfortunate. And you guys could see whenever that thing blew up, there were two people that came out of it. So there's one right there. We see him as we're running outside. And then we see the other one right there. We take him out. I was looking just in case there was a third. Wasn't sure. Didn't seem like there was a third. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate. And I know the enemies still have C unless they're taking it. And I've taken out one guy here. He was in the doorway. We can see there's a guy on our radar who just pinged in here, but he died. And as I turn to go ahead and run more towards their HQ, I end up seeing a couple guys here, and they throw smoke. I'm just kind of looking. I think one, yeah, he went up top. You can see me on the radar there. And I decided to let him go because I'm close to my streaks, and I didn't want to die because if I take the zip line, he might get me with these. So it was kind of a risky play if I were to go up there, but I'm just going to make my way. I was thinking about going to A, but I see Grim here. He's taking him out, so I think I end up going back towards E. Because I was the HQ, or not the HQ, but the flag they had. And I think this is where I choked my next set of streaks. And the reason I choked my next set of streaks, there was a guy with cold-blooded, or not cold-blooded, Ghost. And he was sitting in the tunnel, and he ends up taking me out, which is really unfortunate because, again, I was really close to my chopper gunner and gunship here, which would have been amazing to get that, because like I said, this would have been a 200 kill game, which I have yet to drop a 200 kill game in Ground War. done it on shipment. Who hasn't? But yeah, in ground war, 200 kill games. I don't think it's even been dropped yet this year. It's hard, man. And right here, the vehicle actually kind of gets me blocked. I should have honestly just drove it past here. Like, in retrospect, I should have just dropped it, like, off past that, the shed. And then I would have survived and I would have got my streaks. But hindsight is always 20/20. So I spawned back in, and I see that they have a lot of flags, and I wanted to just revenge kill this guy, and it turned out there were actually quite a few people in this cave, which was nice because I was able to get a nice little streak going. And you guys will see that a lot of them spawn E, which is kind of lucky, because if they didn't spawn here, you know, it wouldn't have been quick streaking up again. But you guys will see right here that I run basically like right through this building, and they just all are like squad spawning here or something. And I just get a lot of kills. You guys can see more people spawned in. They're squad spawning on each other. I'm just running through them right now. More spawned in here. Like, it's just insane. And I get on a quick 10 just like that. Which, at first, before that quick 10 happened, I was like, nah, this lobby's like, it's over. Like, you know, it could have been something special. I could have had 150 kills. Like, it's terrible. And then all of a sudden that quick 10 happened. I'm like, oh, wait. Shoot, I'm back. Like, I'm back in this, you know what I mean? Like, it's not over yet. So I call up my chopper gunner again, and I decided to call up my chopper gunner because I didn't want to waste time looking for another kill for my gunship. I figured those offense medals and defense medals, whatever it is, you know, those are going to get me my gunship this time. They shouldn't even be close to E after capturing that, because how are they going to spawn back there? Their HQ is A. Transport heli, I'm pretty sure, wasn't close, so I decided, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this, and I'll just trust my instincts. And oh my god, look at all those enemies, but Grim takes him with the stealth bomber. Could have been so many more kills. It's alright though, you know what I mean? It's all good. I am going to go ahead and exit that, and we're going to go to call it this gunship now that I have. And I'm at 136, as you guys can see. Now, again, who's to say I would have streaked up again? You know, if I did get that set of streaks, I choked. But it's always a possibility. I mean, you know, it just wasn't meant to be a 200 kill game, I guess. Especially using a Hurricane. I was even surprised to be streaking up like this in the first place, because a Hurricane, it's not a bad gun, but it's not like a Hemlock or a Scar, or, you know, or something like that. It's just, it's okay. It's nothing special, but look at all these guys just spawning in on the map, just not running cold-blooded, just easy pickings with the gunship. I mean, it's just open season right now. We're hunting wabbits over here, you know, like offense medals galore. If I would have died and earned more streaks, like, ugh. But it was just so late in the game that I wasn't gonna force myself to die and try to earn more streaks, because like it's just too late in the game, you know. We're already 227 points in. There's only a minute left. Grim with the big stealth bomber again. I don't know if you noticed that in the kill feed. But yeah, we're basically like at 159 kills, and I think the VTOL actually gets quite a bit of kills. And then I'm looking for a vehicle here so I can go ahead and get up to the action. But unfortunately, all the vehicles are gone, and by the time I get to a vehicle, you know, it's just getting later and later, and that's what happens when I called in streaks all the way in the back of the map. You know, I just have to waste all this time just running around, and Jor, and, you know, he got advanced or something again, and man, this lobby was really just kill streaks going crazy, like, and it's not that often because there's so many lobbies where it's just full of cold-blooded. And I mean, don't get me wrong, if you notice somebody while they're outside, you know, and they have cold-blooded on, you're going to kill them. You're going to get that free and easy kill. But problem is, what if you don't notice them? Or what if they're in the building? You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of luck, basically, whenever they have cold-blooded. And then whenever they don't have cold-blooded, like this lobby, it's easy pickings. But anyways, there it is. 170 kills, 5 captures, and 4 deaths. Just absolute crazy air support gameplay. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know I sure had a lot of fun playing this match. And I probably won't have a match like this for months. Actually, probably won't have it for the rest of Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. Definitely not beating that. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.